What if I told you that most Indians are unknowingly walking into a financial trap, and it's not because of bad investments or scams, it's because of EMIs silently eating away their future wealth? Imagine this, you earn 1 lakh a month, and your EMIs, bike, car, credit card, and maybe even that fancy phone, add up to 40,000. Feels manageable, right? But here's the harsh truth. You've already crossed the red line of financial stability, and the danger signs are blinking. Financial experts across the world warn that if your EMIs are above 30% of your income, you're already sacrificing long-term wealth. Go above 40% and you risk living paycheck to paycheck even if your salary looks big on paper. In this video, I'll break down exactly why crossing that 30% EMI limit is dangerous, how it slowly kills your ability to save and invest, and most importantly, how to reduce your EMIs without feeling like you've cut your lifestyle in half. Stay till the end, because I'll also reveal a step-by-step live example of restructuring EMIs using a real 1 lakh monthly income case, where we'll bring the EMI burden from 42% down to just 22% without downgrading lifestyle. But before we dive in, let's set the stage with a simple question. Have you ever felt like no matter how much your salary increases, your EMI commitments also keep increasing? That's lifestyle inflation, and it's one of the most subtle traps young professionals fall into. Now here's a stat that'll shock you. More than 65% of Indian salaried millennials have at least one loan running, and 40% of them admit their EMIs cross 35% of monthly income. That means 2 out of every 5 people you know are already in the danger zone. Let's start with why the 30% rule even exists. See, it's not a random number. Banks and lenders use it as a benchmark because beyond 30%, borrowers struggle to keep up with emergencies and the risk of default rises sharply. Here's the twist. When you cross 30%, you're not just repaying loans, you're repaying with interest that compounds against you. Every 1 lakh EMI over 20 years means you're losing nearly 1.5 to 2 lakh in extra interest over time. Now let's break it down into 3 categories of EMIs: bad EMIs, neutral EMIs, and productive EMIs. Bad EMIs are those phone loans, credit card conversions, and lifestyle loans. Neutral EMIs are cars or bikes. They give comfort but don't add to your wealth. Productive EMIs are home loans or education loans, which can create long-term value. The problem? Most of us are overloaded with bad EMIs. Buying the latest iPhone at $2,500 per month on EMI feels harmless, but stack 3 to 4 such purchases and you've lost 10,000 of disposable income every single month. So, the first step to cutting EMIs without lifestyle sacrifice is this. Shift high-interest EMIs into low-interest instruments. For example, converting a credit card loan charging 36% annually into a personal loan at 12%. Same lifestyle, but 1/3 the cost. Second, use the snowball method for EMIs. List all your loans from smallest to biggest EMI. Knock off the smallest one first with any surplus you have. This frees mental space and also reduces total EMI burden faster than random repayments. Third, explore the step-up repayment option. Many banks let you start with lower EMIs and gradually increase them as your income grows. Instead of committing 40% today, you can keep it under 25% and scale up later. Now here's a counterintuitive hack. Prepaying doesn't always mean lump sum. Even adding 2,000, 3,000 extra per month to your EMI can reduce your loan tenure by years and save lakhs in interest. At this point, some of you might be thinking, but I don't want to stop living my life just to repay EMIs. And you don't have to. The trick is not to cut lifestyle but to restructure payments and optimize debt. Let's dive deeper with a relatable story. Rohan, a 28-year-old IT professional, earns 1.2 lakh a month. His car EMI is 18,000, bike EMI 5,000, personal loan EMI 12,000, and credit card EMI 8,000. Total 43,000. That's 36% of his income. Now Rohan doesn't want to give up his car or stop traveling, so how does he cut EMIs? Step 1. He consolidates his personal loan and credit card balance into a single loan at 11%. His total EMI drops from 20,000 to 13,500. Step 2. He uses his annual bonus to prepay Rs 1 lakh of his car loan, which brings down the tenure by 18 months and reduces the EMI by 3,000. Step 3. He applies the snowball method by clearing his bike loan 5,000 EMI within 6 months. That money now rolls over to accelerate other EMIs. Result? Rohan's EMIs dropped from 43,000 to just 27,500 within 1 year, reducing his debt ratio to 22%. He didn't downgrade lifestyle, but optimized repayment. Now let's break down the 3 golden rules to keep EMI burden healthy. Rule 1. Never let EMIs exceed 30% of your take-home. Rule 2. Productive loans like home loans can go up to 35% max. Rule 3. Always maintain at least 20% of income as savings, no matter what. Some of you might wonder, what if my EMIs are already at 50%? Is it too late? The answer is no. Even if you're at 50%, restructuring and consolidation can bring it down drastically in less than 2 years. Let's talk about mistakes people make. Mistake number 1, taking multiple loans from different banks because the EMI looks small. The trap is that you lose track of the total percentage. Mistake number 2, opting for the longest tenure because the EMI feels smaller. The truth, you end up paying double the original loan amount in interest. Shorter tenures save lakhs. Mistake number 3, ignoring emergency funds. When your EMIs are already high, one medical emergency can push you into high-cost debt like credit cards, which worsens the cycle. Mistake number 4, not reviewing EMIs every year. Just like you review your salary, you should review your loan structures annually to optimize them. Now let's shift into strategies. One underrated method is balance transfer. If your loan interest is at 14% and another bank offers 10%, transfer it. Even a 2 to 3% difference saves thousands monthly. Another trick, use tax benefits wisely. For example, home loan EMIs give you deductions under Section 24 and 80C. That effectively reduces your net EMI burden by thousands after tax refunds. Let's talk about lifestyle hacks that don't feel like sacrifice but free up EMI space. For instance, swapping a car upgrade cycle from every 3 years to 6 years. Same car, same lifestyle, but double the financial breathing room. Or switching to subscription pooling. Instead of 5 friends each paying for separate OTT subscriptions, pool and share. You're still enjoying the same content, but your monthly outgo is lower. Here's another one, using cashbacks and reward points smartly. Most people let them expire, but if you channel them to offset EMIs through fuel vouchers or shopping credits, you save directly. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, FOMO, or fear of missing out. Many EMIs exist not because you needed something, but because everyone around you bought it. Breaking this cycle is the single biggest EMI reducer. Here's a perspective shift. Ask yourself before any EMI, does this purchase appreciate or depreciate? If it appreciates, like education or a house, it can be worth it. If it depreciates like a phone, it's a liability disguised as affordable. But wait, here's the twist. Sometimes even depreciating EMIs are okay if they serve a purpose. Example, a laptop EMI for a freelancer that helps generate income. Context matters more than the product. Now let's talk about how tech can help. Apps like Cred, ET Money, and Paytm Money allow you to track all EMIs in one place, set reminders, and even find balance transfer offers. In fact, I recommend you spend 15 minutes every month reviewing EMIs on such apps. It's like budgeting, but for loans. This single habit can save lakhs over time. Quick recap so far, the danger zone is crossing 30%. To reduce EMIs, restructure, consolidate, use snowball repayments, balance transfers, and lifestyle hacks. To avoid the trap, review loans yearly and track using apps. Now let's do a live calculation together. Suppose you earn Rs1 lakh and have EMIs of Rs $42,000. First, consolidate high interest loans, saving Rs 6,500. Second, prepay one EMI chunk from your bonus, saving Rs $3,000 monthly. Third, snowball the smallest EMI. End result, you're back to Rs 28,000 on EMIs. See how this works? The math itself proves you can cut EMIs without sacrificing lifestyle. It's about smart restructuring, not punishment. Think of it like this. Every rupee not paid as EMI is a soldier you send to fight for your future wealth instead of fighting for the bank. So, ask yourself right now, are your EMIs fighting for your bank or fighting for you? That one question can change how you manage money forever. Before we wrap, here's the golden takeaway. Don't aim to be EMI free, aim to be EMI smart. Productive EMIs are okay, bad EMIs are toxic, and neutral EMIs must be handled with caution. If you found this video valuable, share it with that one friend who's drowning in EMIs right now. Hit like, subscribe, and check out my playlist on debt management and wealth building. I promise your future self will thank you.